Hello and welcome back to another Ems and Nick vlog.
We are in
Copenhagen, capital city of Denmark. Today we are going to be exploring some of the culinary delights of this amazing city. We've got a fully packed itinerary which we've planned out well in advance, so we're looking forward to taking you with us.
We've just arrived at the Botanical Gardens, and whilst it is quite overcast today, hopefully it's going to be incredible when we go inside.
So the Botanical Gardens, highly recommend. The tickets were £7 each, which I think pretty good, right?
Really good, and also if you come at a time of the year where it's a bit cold, it's a great place to warm up.
It really is. We've arrived in Nyhavn.
So Nyhavn is that iconic strip of colourful townhouses that you've probably seen all over Instagram, and they all pretty much used to be residential but are now known for being some of the best restaurants in the city, and actually it's Scandinavia's longest outdoor bar.
Apparently so. So you'd think we're at a petrol station right now. Think again. We're at Denmark's finest burger establishment, Gasoline Grill, which apparently is the 27th best burger in all of the world. So Emily and I are about to find out. Em's over there waiting for our combo meals. Very exciting. We're about to do taste test.
The original burger.
It's so good. 10 out of 10, yeah. I've already dug into mine. I went double. Highly recommend. It is freezing here, so I think our plan is next to go and find a bar indoor to warm up with an alcoholic beverage.
We've just come back. It is freezing. I don't know if you can see, my hands are red. I'm so cold. We thought we'd give you a room tour now that our bed's been made up. We're room 264. Very special number. Welcome to our room. It's very cool. The way I describe it is, I mean, the whole ethos of the hotel is never grow up. So there are lots of really childlike things, but also just very wacky, colourful. It's also a little bit kind of Soho House vibes. We have some shelves. This is our sink, getting ready area. And then the shower. This is what reminds me of Soho House a bit, but potentially bigger. Really nice rainforest shower. Really lovely. And then this is the toilet in here. So many cool little features. For example, here it says if you want warm feet, you press this and then underfloor heating comes on. This is our bed area. The bed is so comfortable, isn't it?
Really, really
Honestly,
comfortable.
incredible. You feel like you're in a cloud when you sleep in it. It's so good. In the middle of the bed, but Nick will tell you, I get really grossed out by anything communal. So communal,
Right, that's violence towards the owl.
Communal pillows, communal stuff like that gets thrown on the floor immediately, because think about what's gone on, you know? People then come over here, we've got our coffee station, we've got proper filter coffee, and you also have everything in this mini fridge, which is complimentary, which is really nice. So then, in terms of our view, we look out onto the courtyard area. So if you look out here, very cute, and we're right in the middle of it all. So, I mean, everywhere we went today, everywhere was under 20 minutes walk, which is fantastic, and the metro is just around the corner. So, hope you enjoyed our room tour, and we are going to go have a drink in the gorgeous bar area downstairs now, and maybe check out the sauna, which is on the first floor.
Okay, so we warmed up, we had a quick hydration break at the bar, and now we're about to go and brave the cold again. How are you feeling about that?
Not excited about the cold, but excited about where we're going to. It's called
Peders Bageri. The golden bagel.
The golden bagel. I'm excited.
We got the goods.
Not actually the one we wanted, because the one we wanted, someone in front of us took the last one.
And they heard me, so I wanted it as well.
Yeah. But this does look equally delicious.
It does look equally delicious, and
So,
she did assure
shall we try
us
it now?
that it was fantastic.
Good.
Yeah?
Very good. Okay, so this could be a controversial opinion, but we do like to be honest on here, and it might just seem like we're saying, yeah, I love everything, but hopefully now you will know that we're not, because St. Peter's Bakery although it's known to be iconic, didn't enjoy it. I know it's not known for the coffee, but the coffee is not good, and the particular pastry that we had, maybe the others are better, not good. So actually wouldn't recommend that.
No, I also think as well, we went at the end of the day, so I reckon if you're going to get the best pastry, make sure you're there at the start of the day.
Well, life's too short for that coffee, so we did just bin that coffee and got another one from a really cool place called Democratic. So, taste test. You won't be able to do it with Americano.
Hot, far too hot. Smells good. Yeah?
Delicious.
So, we're out finally. Finally. We're going to be late, as always. It's a tradition. It's also pitch black, so you're probably just speaking to two shadows right now. But we're off out to a speakeasy bar called Curfew. We've arrived at Curfew. Chin chin.
Okay guys, we've had a cocktail and a half because we actually ended up didn't have enough time to have another one, a second one each, so we got one and shared it.
It was good, feeling a bit of a buzz. Feeling a bit of a buzz.
We got the Red Dwarf, which is a tequila one with watermelon, a drop of basil oil,
Hibiscus.
Some
other
very
deliciousness.
refreshing, and it was so good. So highly recommend Curfew and highly recommend getting the Red Dwarf if you're a tequila drinker.
Epic. And now we are off to
Kødbyens Fiskebar. Sorry about the darkness, guys, but
two shadows talking.
we found ourselves in the meatpacking district, which is basically everywhere we book for dinners. We are in the meatpacking district, and we've just walked past Pate, which is another place we were potentially going to book.
Yeah.
It looks buzzing, but that is right next to Fleisch, where we booked for tomorrow night. So
It looks so good though.
It looks so good. So if you're coming here, look at going to Pate as well as Fleisch, which you'll see tomorrow because we're going there. Might we go to Pate
We might
at this
go
point?
to Pate.
Oh, that reminds me of filming.
Just going in for the langoustines. Is it good?
Okay, so this is Sophie. He's been serving us this evening. Absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, if you need any recommendation in Copenhagen, Sophie has Sophie's got to know. Honestly, look at this. Yeah. Thank you so much. Well, you are welcome. Okay guys, could not recommend it anymore. We had the best time. Sophie, if you're lucky enough to get Sophie
Is the best.
Lucky you. She is unbelievable. She's given us all the recommendations to Copenhagen to the point where I don't even want to share them. No, we will share them. We will. We're actually going to try one of them now, so we'll show you when we get there. One thing we will say is it is worth it. What I will say is we just converted it now and we spent £279, and that is for 2 sets of margaritas and 3 little starters, some oysters and a main.
Ooh, yeah. Copenhagen, we are
overall pricey. Okay guys, we just finished up at Duck and Cover. How did you find it?
It was good.
Delicious. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Great. Bearing in mind it's 12:30 right now, and we had a delicious cocktail. I think we were quite lucky in that we got seats.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can book there or not, but we were lucky that there were just 2 bar seats waiting for us when we got there, which was lovely. We're now on our way back home, which is probably about a 5-minute walk because our hotel.
We hope.
We hope.
Okay, so real talk.
Real talk here. We've realised actually we're half an hour away. No problem, okay, because we've realised people walk slow here, so we actually get places a lot quicker than City Mapper says.
Yeah.
But, going back to pricing again,
But
we just got 2 cocktails in a place that was lovely, nothing super special, wasn't our favourite cocktail of the night. Curfew was fantastic, would highly recommend that. 2 cocktails, guess how much everyone? Guess in your head right now.
Put the countdown music on.
Okay, £19 each.
£38
Was it worth that?
for 2 cocktails.
Final thing of the night, okay guys. We just thought, okay then, actually speaking of, how much was Curfew? So we had a look. £20 a cocktail actually. 3 cocktails, £20 each, £60. Morning guys.
Why do we have to do it?
It's an Emsonit classic.
Why do we do it?
Needless to say, we didn't go to the gym this morning because we enjoyed ourselves a little bit too much last night, which is only a good thing, really.
It was.
We had a breakfast reservation at 8:45 a.m. at Wolf and Constali, and we're en route there now. So we actually tried to change our reservation, but it's absolutely fully booked, so you can't change it. So we're up and out and in dire need of some coffee. I feel like my jeans are saying the opposite of the weather right now. Our juicers have come. Nick's gone for an iced coffee. Nutella swirl, soy cappuccino, and the rest is yet to come.
Okay, so no idea what it tastes like at this point, but this is probably the coolest breakfast I've ever ordered. That is my dream.
I was obsessed after the gym. Chicken wings and ranch sauce.
Okay, so we've just finished up at Wolf and Constali. Delicious.
But it's yet again expensive, guys. Very expensive.
Expensive?
We were just saying actually that Copenhagen is more expensive than Chile.
Yeah, it's really expensive. It is really expensive.
That brunch was
£57. Which is a lot. It's a lot. We did order a lot, but still.
We've got a thing as well where we don't want to waste food or money, so we eat it all.
Yeah.
I feel very full. And now we have gone to the equivalent probably of Notting Hill, you know, with like the colourful houses. It's called Olufsvej?
Which you said perfectly.
Yeah, probably saying that completely wrong, completely butchering that. Which is your favourite? Personally, I like the
blue one. I like the blue one.
Okay, we just had a quick pit stop in the hotel room, sorted ourselves out, and now, believe it or not, we're off for more food. It's lunchtime, it's almost 1 o'clock. Promise you a few hours have gone by since we last
It's an obscene
ate.
amount of food that we're eating.
But we've got to try it all. So we're heading to Armand's 1921 to try the Scandinavian tradition and delicacy, smørbrød.
Pretty cool. How the dog? Pretty good. So we just left Armand's 1921, and it was without a doubt the best dining experience we've had in Copenhagen.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We had the smørbrød, how do you say it? Menu where you basically get a trio. So there was one with beetroot, one was herring, and one was chicken.
Yeah.
And you could have it each, but honestly, we weren't that hungry anyway, so we were going to share, but actually you really could just share it. So that's what I would recommend, rather than just kind of having one each. The herring one was like nothing I've ever tasted before in my entire life.
Curried?
It was curried herring, but raw.
I think with peach.
It was mouth-wateringly good, like absolutely unbelievable. Could not recommend it enough.
No,
The
highly
vibe,
recommend.
everything, delicious.
Look at this behind us.
The sun.
It's actually come out to play.
The sun is out. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Oh, first purchase of the day.
And last, I'm not doing it anymore.
What's
I'm not doing it anymore.
Oh, wee. I influenced Nick to buy a very, very, very nice kind of like shirt jacket that I will also wear.
Someone has been very naughty. Very naughty.
I have wanted to buy something from Saxon my entire life, ever since I was born. So
Ever since you were born?
came out of the womb, I wanted to buy something from here.
How much?
It doesn't matter. Any of you girls watching out there, guys too, you'll know how horrible it is to go jean shopping, right? Just don't do it, basically. I saw these jeans, I thought they were epic. We'll show you them later. And try them on, and they were the perfect fit. The perfect fit. And when you find jeans that are the perfect fit, you spend whatever you need to spend.
We made it.
We're going to the gym.
Make the jump out.
Are we ready?
It is our final evening in Copenhagen, and once again we're in another rush.
Honestly,
Shock.
it's ridiculous. We get ready in, I swear to God, 20 minutes. It is mental.
We are going to a cocktail bar called Lidkub.
Lidkub.
Actually, it's a whiskey bar, isn't it?
It is. I think it's another speakeasy. And at the weekends, you can go up to the speakeasy part. It's like the whiskey bar. So you go upstairs, and that is where we have reserved a table. It's fully booked because again we tried moving it later. Cannot do that.
Nope.
And then afterwards, we are going for dinner at Pate. Amazing.
Spotlight's on you. Okay, we're back in the darkness.
In the meatpacking district. We went to Lidkub and it was fantastic. It was really, really good. We both had some whiskey cocktails. And now, as we said, back in the meatpacking district, on our way to Pate. It's honestly such a vibe here. Like, you turn the corner and suddenly...
Restaurants everywhere.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Absolute vibe.
Just digging in. The girl with the dairy allergy is digging in. Risotto. Really good. Wow. What is
it? Good morning. It is our final day in Copenhagen, and it's been a later start to the day. As in, we probably actually surfaced around 9 a.m. Honestly, I think we ate something last night. Almost had minor food poisoning.
Either that or maybe it was the alcohol. Not really sure.
It could have been the combination of red wine, espresso martini and whiskey.
It could have been that.
It could have been.
Yeah.
But also, and oysters, you know, all of that. But both of us were rolling, tossing and turning last night, thinking we were going to be sick.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good. So we gave ourselves a bit more of a lie-in. Now it is around 11:30. We have to check up by 12. And we're going to go to where we were planning on going originally, first thing this morning, which isn't booked, but hopefully we can just walk in, which is called...
Mad and Cafe.
That's it. And then we're going to go to Christiania. Both completely different areas, so it's going to be lots of walking, which is great. We've been averaging about 25,000 steps a day, which is fantastic news for us. And Christiania is basically a part of Copenhagen that exists with its own laws. It doesn't follow the laws that everyone else follows in Copenhagen. So it's a bit of a nomad's land, and there's one particular street called Pusher Street, which you just cannot take any photos at all. So we'll be taking you there and not filming on Pusher Street because we don't fancy getting in trouble today. So just to add, if you're staying in Copenhagen, could not recommend 25 hours hotel enough. It is fantastic. They let you get on with just, you know, you and your life. The rooms are incredible, super, super clean, literally centre of Copenhagen, so you can walk absolutely everywhere. It's been great, hasn't it?
Fantastic, yeah. Could not recommend it more.
Okay, so we're en route and we've just seen that the Ganni archive store, it's called the Postmodern Ganni store, is here. So we're having to divert a little bit, and I'm about to stand on glass. Anyone ever had a coffee this big before?
Also caught me mid-invisible.
Ganni Postmodern / archive store, very, very cool. Actually saw some pieces that sold out in the UK that I really, really wanted, but I just can't really afford it right now because Copenhagen is so expensive, and the jeans that I bought yesterday were very expensive. Well, a couple of seconds went past, I went to drink my coffee. Mick didn't put the lid on at all, not at all. Burnt my chin, and it's all down me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I burnt my chin.
Oh. Even with my coffee. I'm so sorry.
He's going to be apologising all day now.
Did you think you were going to be sat outside in a cafe? Outside a cafe even? In March in Copenhagen?
No, so I'm feeling very lucky right now.
Yeah. It's actually quite warm, isn't it, in the sun?
Do you know what's also nice? Oh my god, it's actually tinged.
I actually think it looks better in a way. You handled it like a trooper.
Lunch has arrived. You've gone for...
Over the chicken burger with jalapeno mayo.
I think it says cornflake breaded as well. Delish. And I've gone for 2 open sandwiches. One is chicken salad and the other one is avocado. Delicious. Right then, we went to Christiania. And honest opinion, I actually feel like people play it down a little bit online.
Yeah, it's quite daunting.
We went halfway down, I think, what was probably Pusher Street, and decided to turn it around again. Basically, just lots of people. I mean, yeah, lots of people selling weed with masks. Like balaclava is like up to here.
You weren't allowed to take any pictures.
And because Nick had a camera around his neck, probably didn't bode too well.
Dodgy, they were kind of all eyes on me.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of hate stares, so we left. But it was an experience. I would say definitely go and experience it, but actually felt highly uncomfortable. We are just heading back to our hotel, having enjoyed a lovely last day, albeit a little bit worse for wear.
A little bit worse for wear.
We have had the best time in Copenhagen. Kind of exhausted, and we're also broke. We're also broke, but it's been epic. We really, really hope you've enjoyed this vlog or travel guide, because I feel like all we've done is eat and drink, to be honest.
That pretty much captures it pretty well, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're about stone heavier.
Yeah, 100%. But we have also done a lot of walking, a lot of exercise.
Yeah.
Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please do give it a like and also subscribe. We hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching.